Broadmeadows and how we can resolve to these problems.
To get an idea of the issue, we decided to talk to the youth people themselves.
What are some of the main issues facing your people in Hume 2012?
Well, for starters, let's start with unemployment. There's a really big unemployment in the Hume area, especially Broadmeadows.
Drug use, unemployed students, and there's one main one. There's no youth programs, not enough.
There's a massive problem which is called the Bronx, where usually all the drug is getting distributed from, which is affecting most of the teens in Broadmeadows and all other connecting areas.
What are some of the main issues facing young people in Hume?
Well, Jimmy, what do you reckon the main issues?
The drugs, mate.
Drugs?
Alcohol.
Drugs and alcohol. There's a lot of youths smoking and drinking.
The youth councillors should do more programs. Like, some kids might enjoy dancing, some might enjoy playing games, playing sports, having fighting sports. I reckon they should do more programs that are for free.
The solution to this problem, we've got to
make start new programs.
Yeah, we've got to make new programs.
If you had one piece of advice for young people in Hume, what would it be? Tell me that, mate.
Don't do drugs.
What
Drugs
else?
is a very bad thing.
Yep, that's true, mate.
If you had one piece of advice for young people in Hume, what would it be?
Young people in Hume, stay in school.
Stay in school?
Yeah.
And don't smoke drugs and alcohol.
We have also spoken to some people who work with youth in Hume to see what they think.
What are some of the main issues facing young people in Broadmeadows?
I think it's there's drug and alcohol issues, homelessness, out of education way too early. There's some of the issues.
Some of the issues that I've seen, probably the main one would be, youth unemployment. So, that would be one of the things that we identified. A couple of other things that young people, research has been done on young people in Broadmeadows over the years has been the lack of entertainment and things to do for young people in the area. That seems to be a significant complaint from young people.
Well, some of the young people have told me that they really miss out on programs like dancing and sport and graphics and things like that. So that's a real issue, that young people don't have enough good things to do that they don't have to pay money for.
Well, I think some of the solutions could be to develop some programs for young people to, take part in that they really enjoy. So, and that's part of what we try to do here. So things could be like sports, soccer or basketball or anything like that. It could also be some art, some hip-hop or dancing or something like that.
There's a range of services. There's mental health services, there's employment agencies, there's counselling. I know the Hume City Council, we offer counselling services and a wide range of different programs for young people to be at night.
Yeah.
There's plenty of schools to attend. We've got some, good medical services, health. There's some recreation services as well.
How do young people access these services?
They can either refer themselves, like stopping in at a centre, or maybe asking an adult, a youth worker, that can refer them into them. Centrelink's a good place to get referred into a lot of places.
If you had one piece of advice for young people in Hume, what would it be like? What would you suggest young people?
Yep, my advice is stay at school. Stay at school, stay studying, work really hard, because it's hard out there if you don't have an education.
Well, the advice to the youth, my advice to young people in Broadmeadows would be to think about what they want to do in life and to not give up, because just because they are in Broadmeadows, that doesn't mean that they cannot achieve their potential.
What's your advice to the youth in Broadmeadows?
Don't keep quiet about your feelings and your opinions. Tell your teachers, tell the community houses, tell the Hume City Council what you think about stuff. It's important that your ideas get out there and people get to know what you want.
If you had one piece of advice for young people in Hume, what would it be?
It would be to stay in education as long as you can, and because that's where you're going to get your employment from, and that's what you want in your life. So stay as long as you can in education.
Now that you all know about the youth issues in Hume,
hope this message gets out there so we can do something about it.
Thanks for watching. Who work with youth in We have also spoken to some people in Hume who work with the We have also spoken to some people We have also spoken to some people who work with youth in Hume to see what they think.